Welcome to HOMAGANDHI Creations YouTube channel subscribers. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Ramanaya. A Maharani Saheba spoke in a gentle and low voice, but quite audibly. Devotee questioning, Maharaji, I have the good fortune to see you. My eyes have had the pleasure of seeing you. My ears the pleasure of hearing your voice. I am blessed with everything that a human being would like to have. Her Highness voice choked. With great strength of mind she rallied and proceeded slowly. I have all that I want, a human being would want, but but I do not have peace of mind. Something prevents it. Probably my destiny. There was silence for a few minutes. Then Maharshi, in his usual sweet manner, spoke. Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi is giving the answer. All right, what need be said has been said. Well, what is destiny? There is no destiny. Surrender and all will be well. Throw all the responsibility on God. Do not bear the burden yourself. What can destiny do to you then? Devotee questioning, surrender is impossible. Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi is giving the answer. Yes, complete surrender is impossible in the beginning. Partial surrender is certainly possible for all. In course of time that will lead to complete surrender. Well, if surrender is impossible, what can be done? There is no peace of mind. You are helpless to bring it about. It can be done only by surrender. Devotee questioning, partial surrender? Well, can it undo destiny? Maharshi is giving the answer. Oh, yes, it can. Devotee questioning, is not destiny due to past karma? Maharshi is giving the answer. If one is surrendered to God, God will look to it. Devotee questioning, this being God's dispensation, how does God undo it? Maharshi is giving the answer, all are in him only. Devotee questioning, how is God to be seen? Maharshi is giving the answer, within, if the mind is turned inward, God manifests as inner consciousness. Devotee questioning, God is in all the objects we see around us. They say we should see God in all of them. Maharshi is giving the answer, God is in all and in the seer. Where else can God be seen? He cannot be found outside. He should be felt within. To see the objects, mind is necessary. To conceive God in them is a mental operation, but that is not real. The consciousness within, purged of the mind, is felt as God. Devotee questioning, there are, say, beautiful colors. It is a pleasure to watch them. We can see God in them. Maharshi is giving the answer. They are all mental conceptions. Devotee questioning. There are more than colors. I mentioned colors only as an example. Maharshi is giving the answer. They are also similarly mental. Devotee questioning. There is the body also, the senses and the mind. The soul makes use of all these for knowing things. Ramana Maharshi is giving the answer. The objects or feelings or thoughts are all mental conceptions. The mind rise after the rise of the thought or the ego. Wherefrom does the ego rise? From the abstract consciousness or pure intelligence. Devotee questioning, is it the soul? Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi is giving the answer, soul, mind or ego are mere words. There are no entities of the kind. Consciousness is the only truth. Devotee questioning, then that consciousness cannot give any pleasure? Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi is giving the answer, its nature is bliss. Bliss alone is, there is no enjoyer to enjoy pleasure. Enjoyer and joy both merge in it. Devotee questioning, there are pleasure and pain in ordinary life. Should we not remain with only pleasure? Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi is giving the answer. Pleasure consists in turning and keeping the mind within, pain in sending it outward. There is only pleasure. Absence of pleasure is called pain. One's nature is pleasure, bliss, ananda. Devotee questioning, is it the soul? Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi is giving the answer, soul and God are only mental conceptions. Devotee questioning, is God only a mental conception? Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi is giving the answer, yes. Do you think of God in sleep? Devotee questioning, but sleep is a state of dullness? Maharshi is giving the answer, if God be real, he must remain always. You remain in sleep and in wakefulness. Just the same, if God be as true as yourself, God must be in sleep as well as the self. This thought of God arises only in the wakeful state. Who thinks now? Devotee questioning, I think. Maharshi is giving the answer. Who is this I? Who says it? Is it the body? Devotee questioning, the body speaks. Maharshi is giving the answer. The body does not speak. If so, did it speak in sleep? Who is this I? Devotee questioning, I within the body. Maharshi is giving the answer, are you within the body or without? Devotee questioning, I am certainly within the body. Maharshi is giving the answer, do you know it to be so in your sleep? Devotee questioning, I remain in my body in sleep also. Maharshi is giving the answer, are you aware of being within the body in sleep? Devotee questioning, sleep is a state of dullness. Maharshi is giving the answer, the fact is you are neither within nor without. Sleep is the natural state of being. Devotee questioning, then sleep must be a better state than this. Maharshi is giving the answer, there is no superior or inferior state. In sleep, in dream and in the wakeful state you are just the same. Sleep is a state of happiness. There is no misery. The sense of want, of pain arises only in the wakeful state. What is the change that has taken place? You are the same in both, but there is a difference in happiness. Why? Because the mind has risen now. This mind rises after the thought. The thought arises from consciousness. If one abides in it, one is always happy. Devotee questioning, the sleep state is the state when the mind is quiet. I consider it a rose state. Maharshi is giving the answer. If that were so, why do all desire sleep? Devotee questioning, it is the body when tired that goes to sleep. Maharshi is giving the answer. Does the body sleep? Devotee questioning, yes. It is the condition in which the wear and tear of the body is repaired. Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi is giving the answer. Let it be so. But does the body itself sleep or wake up? You yourself said shortly before that the mind is quite in sleep. The three states are of the mind. Devotee questioning, are they not states of the soul functioning through the senses? Maharshi is giving the answer, they are not of the soul or of the body. The soul remains always uncontaminated. It is the substratum running through all these three states. Wakefulness passes off, I am the dream state faces off. I am the sleep state passes off, I am. They repeat themselves and yet I am. They are like pictures moving on the screen in a cinema show. They do not affect the screen. Similarly, also, I remain unaffected, although these states pass off. If it is of the body, are you aware of the body in sleep? Devotee questioning, no. Maharshi is giving the answer. Without knowing the body to be there, how can the body be said to be in sleep? Devotee questioning, because it is still found after waking up. Maharshi is giving the answer. The sense of body is a thought. The thought is of the mind. The mind rises after the I thought. The I thought is the root thought. If that is held, the other thoughts will disappear. There will then be no body, no mind, not even the ego. Devotee questioning, what will remain then? Maharshi is giving the answer, the self in its purity. Devotee questioning, how can the mind be made to vanish? Maharshi is giving the answer, no attempt is made to destroy it. To think or wish it is itself a thought. If the thinker is sought, the thoughts will disappear. Devotee questioning, will they disappear of themselves? It looks so difficult. Maharshi is giving the answer, they will disappear because they are unreal. The idea of difficulty is itself an obstacle to realization. It must be overcome To remain as the self is not difficult. Devotee questioning, it looks easy to think of God in the external world, whereas it looks difficult to remain without thoughts. Mahasi is giving the answer that is absurd. To look at other things is easy and to look within is difficult. It must be controversial. Devotee questioning, but I do not understand. It is difficult. Maharshi is giving the answer. This thought of difficulty is the chief obstacle. A little practice will make you think differently. Devotee questioning, what is the practice? Maharshi is giving the answer to find out the source of I. Devotee questioning, that was the state before one's birth. Maharshi is giving the answer, why should one think of birth and death? Are you really born? The rising of the mind is called birth. After mind, the body thought arises and the body is seen. Then the thought of birth, the state before birth, death, the state after death, all these are only of the mind. Whose is the birth? Devotee questioning, am I not now born? Maharshi is giving the answer, so long as the body is considered, birth is real, but the body is not I. The self is not born nor does it die. There is nothing new. The sages see everything in end of the self. There is no diversity in it. Therefore, there is neither birth nor death. Devotee questioning, if sleep be such a good state, why does not one like to be always in it? Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi is giving the answer, one is always only in sleep. The present waking state in no more than a dream. Dream can take place only when sleep. Sleep is underlying these three states. Manifestation of these three states is again a dream, which is in its turn another sleep. In this way, these states of dream and sleep are endless. Similar to these states, birth and death also are dreams in a sleep. Really speaking, there are no birth and death. To be continued. Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. Please support and subscribe to HOMAGANDHI Creations YouTube channel.